So today we're going to be going over a trade that I took yesterday on a live call with one of my students. It was to help him understand why I take certain setups and why I have the thought process I do. It's in this free community right here. I offer a free trading community where I give you my step-by-step strategy all for free, and I do trade live in front of you for free, and all these are recorded. We review our trades. We do a lot to help you because I was in a position years ago when I couldn't find the right mentor, I couldn't find the right strategy. I used to blow challenges, all that, and I've been trading since 2020. It's 2026. This year is going to be my 6th year trading, and it's only up from now. So right now I'm just trying to help as many people as possible for free. And yeah, so I'm going to be going over a trade. This specific trade I did not get to take on my actual funded account because I was waiting on a withdrawal on my account, so I had to wait for the funds to get taken out before taking the trade. So I was a little bit sick. I was a little bit sick though because I couldn't take that on my funded. It was a beautiful it would have been a beautiful 2K win, but I'm going to show y'all the live trade because even though this was taken on a challenge, this is the same exact thing that I do on repeat. I'm still up 2K for the entire month, even though I missed out on yesterday's trade. I missed out on a trade today, and that was my fault because I kind of waited a little bit, so I missed out on a total of 4K in trades while still being 2K up 2K this entire week. But without wasting more time, I'm gonna get into the video, and I hope y'all learned something. You can see my screen, right?
Yeah, I can.
Alright, so the first thing you want to do is like you check Forex Factory to see what type of red news, because you remember the red news section, right?
Yeah.
So these right here aren't anything too major that can make you lose a lot of money, but if you're like trading with the prop firms, make sure like you can trade. Most prop firms they're not gonna allow you to trade 5 minutes before the red news or 5 minutes after. So if you're taking a trade, you can't take it at 9:55. So this one starts at 10 a.m. for USD. USD is the only one that matters to us. Anything else it doesn't matter, but USD specifically can't take it at 9:55 or 10:05. You got that?
Yeah.
Alright, so what I automatically see right here, so the first thing, we have the previous day's low marked out, the previous day's high. The red line right here is the previous month's high. The black line is the previous week's high. And then we have the previous week's low, the black line, and the red line right here is the previous week's low. Previous month's low.
Okay.
Alright, so off rip, what I noticed was we had this large push yesterday, right? And when you see this large push and you see barely like a pullback like this, it's not really a good sign because we can't really buy, even though we like, if you notice right here, we swept liquidity under the Asian session lows and we started to push higher, and the previous day was bullish. But personally, I wouldn't take buys because the main rule of thumb is you want to buy low and sell high. So buying at this price point wouldn't be too smart because you're at a high point. You get what I'm saying? Yo.
I got cooked out.
It's all good, bruh. You heard what I said. So buying at a high point wouldn't be smart, right?
No, yeah, cut out right before that.
Alright, so what I was saying is when you see something like a large push like this and you see barely a retracement, it's not really too smart to buy because it's like you don't want to buy high because the main goal is to buy low, sell high. So you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even though we swept liquidity right here and we ended up pushing higher during New York, and the previous day was bullish, I wouldn't personally take buys for one, it's way too high to buy, and two, we already hit the previous day's high right here. You see how it's rejecting off of that previous day's high right here? Yeah, it's showing that it has no willingness to go higher right here. So what I think may happen is we might have a reversal day, because even like if we pull out the previous day, like if we pull out the fib from the previous day's low right here to that current high, it has room to potentially retrace. It doesn't mean it has to, but it has room to like retrace to the 38.2 or the 50% before deciding to go higher. You get what I'm saying?
I understand now. Okay.
Yeah. So we're not. So since we think the market is gonna drop, we're not automatically just gonna blindly sell. What we want at 9:30 to do. So if 9:30 pushes down with a lot of volume, it's showing us where it wants to go, right?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So all we gotta do is find like a 1 hour a zone or a gap to get in on a retracement to take it lower if that does happen. Now if that doesn't happen, the only ways I do see us getting like buys is if 9:30 instead pushes higher, and at 10 o'clock, because these are 1 hour candle, each 1 hour like they close, right? So by 10 o'clock, if we can have a close above here, not a wick but a close, then I'll be interested in buys, because at that point we can get like a potential entry off of the previous day's high. So when a candle closes above the previous day's high, it's also a daily zone. So if you go on a daily time frame right here, it's also going to match up with a daily area most of the times. So it's all about just waiting to see what price does first. But personally, I do think we might have some sells right here, but it's all about just waiting. It's a patience game. So you get what I'm saying so far, right?
Yeah.
You have any questions while we waiting?
The questions are being answered as you're doing it.
Okay, bet.
Even just watching you do it helped me understand it more than just doing it by myself.
Okay, bet. I'm only gonna be able to trade my challenge accounts, because I can't trade my funded account, because I'm waiting for them to take because I took a withdrawal, so I gotta wait for them to take the money out of the account before trading.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be trading a challenge account, so it's not gonna be actual funds that I could withdraw.
How long does the withdrawal take?
Withdrawal takes like 2 days. Like, see how it's doing like that? Yeah. For a full reversal, what I would do is I would wait for price to push below all these lows right here. I'm gonna get everything prepared. I'm gonna get my challenges open now. I swear I just clicked it. Let me reload my page. Hopefully it sent my order in. So I have a limit on. You know what limits are, right? Oh yeah, I got it. Okay. There we go.
What you set the limit for?
A limit? Why didn't it tag me in the trade? Hold on, I'm trying to figure out why it didn't tag me in the trade. Because I have a limit right there. Why I set a limit? I'm going to explain in a little bit. I'm trying to figure out why it didn't tag me in. Because I should be in the trade right now. I'm going to be sick if I miss this trade. Alright, there we go. It's open. Alright, I'm in profit right now. So why did I set a limit? Because it's easier for me. So you know what a limit is, right?
I don't think so.
I told it in the broker part, but a limit is essentially like, all right, say if you're in a downtrend, right, and then you want to enter at this point right here, right here. A limit is when you're so in a sell scenario, if you're way below that price and you want to enter above, is basically just setting a you set an entry point right here above price right here, so when price gets at that certain level, it will automatically put you in the trade.
Okay.
Instead of like,
is that not how all trades start?
I mean, like, nah. So if the price point is like, if you're right here, right, and you market execute means you enter immediately. So if you market execute, you're executing at this exact area right here. But a limit is basically setting it at a price level, a certain price level. So a limit is setting it like, okay, I set it above here, so once price gets here, it automatically does it for you. You get what I'm saying? Did that make sense? Or
I get the part where it like automatically comes in. If you don't set the limit, will it just enter the trade regardless of where it's at, or will it enter the trade where the wick is at currently?
No. If you don't set a limit, you would have to do a different type of order execute, like market execute. I recommend looking at the. You remember?
Okay.
Yeah. Market execute is when you immediately enter where the price is right now. So if the price is right here, you see where the candle is moving right here. If you market execute, you're executing right at this level. But limit is I'm setting it right here. And then even if the market is right here, it has to get up to here to get me in the trade.
Okay, I understand.
Okay. I'm just waiting for this 1-to-1 right here to break even this trade. It's playing. You see how it's like this is how the market can play with your emotions too. You see how it got close to it, and then it ends up pushing back. And then especially when you see numbers like this, even though it's not like real money for this challenge, that's something that can affect people if they don't actually demo test what they're trading. You get what I'm saying? Okay. Oh, I lost connection for a little bit. Yo, you there? Oh, I think you on mute. I lost connection, but I just broke even the trade. Damn, I was like, man, I didn't get this in my actual account. Damn. Woo. Boom. Damn, I'm kind of sick, bruh. Damn. This would have been beautiful. I can't even count it towards the... This would have been beautiful. This would have been beautiful, bruh. Let me...
Has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach.
Damn, I'm sick, bruh. Man, that was a good setup. Damn, that was a good setup. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Man, I'm kind of mad I didn't get it. Ah, damn. Ah, it is what it is. Let me hop off. You saw that trade idea, right? You saw the trade idea.
Yeah.
From start to finish, right? And you saw the reasoning why we wanted to look for sales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Downtrend.
Yeah, we waited for the rejection right here. It showed us no proof it wanted to go higher. 930 was pushing down, waited for the retracement. We got in, followed the rules for 1-to-1 break even, and then 1 to 2 take profit.